Hey everybody, welcome back to the program. Today I will be reviewing the new box set from Farrell titled The Glitz, The Glamour from 2021. But before I get into it, full disclosure, I was sent this box set free of charge, but my opinions are my own. All right, let's get into it. So the box set contains 9 180-gram half-speed master vinyl records, which consists of 4 albums plus another 2 albums worth of B-sides, rarities, new songs, remixes. The packaging on this is very impressive. I love this slip cover case of the box set. So you have Perry, and then you have his wife on the other side. And pretty much every release is on this metallic paper. It's very impressive. So you just slip that off, and then you have the box itself. It's got a nice textured front, and I'll show you that this is the handkerchief or bandana or mask, if you will. Can almost double as like a nice tarot card setting. Now, some of the other items I already have on display here. So you have the 2 lithographs above me. This is pretty much a new repress of Psycom, which if you try to find this record now, an original pressing, it's going to cost you about a third of the cost of this box set. Like they easily go for $100 or more. So it's pretty cool that it's available on here, and then you get sort of the handkerchief design on the jacket there, and this is on black vinyl. And every release also comes with a little track listing, a few credits, not a ton of credits. I think there's more credits in the book itself. And then this is the 2001 album Song Yet to Be Sung. It's a nice gatefold packaging. And then these come on colored vinyl, this nice bright yellow. Gosh, so reminds me of the 90s. I love this color. I was obsessed with it as a kid. And then you have Satellite Parties LP here, nice gatefold jacket. And these records are on this really awesome purple magenta color. And here is Kind Heaven, a single jacket. This is more of like an electric red, pinkish red, really beautiful. And there's the credits on that. And then this is the remixes and collaborations album on pink vinyl. It comes in a nice gatefold cover. And there's the back there. And then this is like the B-sides, rarities record. And then this, it's black vinyl, right? But then on this side, oh, look at that. So beautiful. Hopefully the camera's picking up on all that, because I just think that is gorgeous. On the inside we have the kind of a shadow box with the book, and then there is Kind Heaven as Blu-ray audio, Dolby Atmos mixes. I don't have a setup to listen to it, so I don't know how that sounds. But this is the book here, and this is so much work went into this. So this pretty much acts as a memoir, a journal. Get a lot of Perry's thoughts going back to his grandparents, his family. But to me, this is so personal, and it's very, very special. I love it because it's just like a little window into his personality. I love the inclusion of these flyers. Like, look at the Lollapalooza. I forgot what a crazy lineup that was. Get some backstory on the album cover for Psycom. But just the pictures alone are so worth it. Just this intimate peek into his life and what, you know, he was going through. Because, like, I don't know, as a kid growing up in the 90s, Jane's Addiction, Porno for Pyros were such a huge band, but I never, you know, I didn't really learn that much about Farrell at all. But I've become more and more as I listen to this music, become more and more a fan of his. There is just so much to love about this music, his output, and one thing in particular is his first band, Psycom. I love the sound of that record. It's relatively short, but they pack a lot in there. And if you're a fan of that 80s post-punk sound, sort of a little haunting, a little droning, it's just really, really good music. And it's fascinating to hear where Perry came from. And obviously we know where he ended up, but to hear that start, because it is really good music. And I love the fact that he included it on here. Song Yet to Be Sung, I was very impressed with that as well. Satellite Party, I enjoyed the kind of overall happy-go-lucky feel of that. There's a song on there called Awesome, which I love that song so much. I really, really resonated, and I love how earnest Perry Farrell sounds on that. Like, you can just really hear the joy in his voice. And with Kind to Heaven, I'm very impressed that Perry Farrell continues to make interesting music, because so often I feel like as artists age, they kind of get stuck in a rut, but here you have such an eclectic mix of music, and it's just so fresh to listen to. I never knew what the next song was going to sound like, and it has like full-on arranged strings and more electronic type beats. I mean, it's packed with a lot of stuff. And then you have the remixes, collaborations album, and that is just, wow, that's got some real gems on there. My favorite has got to be the Reconstruction or Reimagining by Uncle. That remix is so good. And then the one with the Avalanches too. Love that song as well. And then the new songs, B-sides, rarities, that sort of thing. That's really cool for longtime fans. I think you'll get a kick out of that. And I love the overall look of this box set. The use of metallic paper is exquisite. I love it. It doesn't come across on camera very well, but in person, it's so cool to see. On top of that, the book, I think the book is probably my favorite part of this whole box set, because you really get a peek into who he is, where he's come from, and it's just so personal. It almost reads like a diary in a way. It's just, I love that book. The only negative I have with this box set is the fact that it just made me realize how much I have been missing out on Perry Farrell. To my own detriment, I kind of just stuck to the hits growing up, and then I never bothered to look at his later work. And I am just, like I said earlier, I love so much about his unique take on life, his creativity, the people he surrounds himself with, the other musicians, his wife. I love this, like, safe space maybe is I don't know if that's the right word, but just sort of this creative space that he has happen. And it just, yeah, at times it can be a little dark, but it's also very intricate and colorful, shiny. I mean, it is a lot like the design of this box set, to be quite honest. I highly recommend this box set. It's very well produced, very well put together, and it's just a treasure trove of music. So yeah, this is available as a vinyl box set as well as a CD box set, and you can stream everything from this box set online. Just keep in mind that if you go play the Glitz, the Glamour on Spotify, Apple, that sort of a thing, it does omit a few albums because they're already available elsewhere. So if you want to get the full experience, you have to manually add those, but it's not a big deal at all because it's streaming, right? You just click to the next one. However you do it, I highly encourage you, check out his music. If you can, you will not be disappointed by picking up one of these box sets, but at the very least, please do yourself a favor, stream his music, because it is it is very, very enjoyable. All right, everybody, that will do it for today. I want to know what you think of this music. Have you checked out any of these releases? Do you have this box set? What do you think? What's your favorite song by Perry Farrell? It could be any of his solo work, could be Satellite Party, could be Jane's Addiction, Porno for Pyros. Myself, I'm partial to Tahitian Moon. I just adore that song. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I am your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side.